everybody, a little update from me. I had a special time in Germany and also in Denmark, and I will be on the airplane tomorrow again, flying out from Germany. And God reminded me of something during my time here, so that when the people surrounding this adulteress and wanted to stone her because of her failure, Jesus was standing there and did nothing. And the sentence is resonating in me, this, he who was qualified didn't throw the stone. So, and I think we should keep remembering that, so that we are all full of failure and mistakes. But Jesus is not judging us in this way that people would judge us. So, and I remember my time when I studied journalism. I was always interested in the Middle East already then. And I was speaking with my teachers there and wanted to know more from the journalist perspective what's going on in the Middle East. And they all told me, you can ask us everything, but we won't discuss the Middle East with you. And I really couldn't understand this. So, and I recognized that this is so important that I myself have to go into this region and to see what's going on in these kind of countries. Is it Syria? Is it Israel? Is it Lebanon? Is it Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan? You can mention it. Because everybody has another kind of glass, and seeing the stories different. So, and as a journalist, you don't have to judge. And this is not easy. So, because you have your life story, you have your glass on, and you are looking at some people and you start writing the story, and maybe you make some judgments in the sentence, because when you're a journalist or a writer, you can play with words. So, and this was the same in the time when Hitler was here with the whole propaganda thing, and all the many people were running after Hitler because he did a really good job in this whole propaganda thing. So, and last week when I was in Denmark, I met an Israeli young guy I met 1 year ago. So, and he was really happy to see me because I am praying for his family, especially for his older brother, because the older brother is at the Lebanon border to fight. So, and I really was happy to see him. I said, what's going on? How is your family? How is your brother? So, and he said, oh, my brother is on holiday. I said, okay. Yes, and I was back home last week. He said, yes, and what's with your family? And the media saying this is a national trauma and whatever. And he said, no, everything is fine. So in this area everything is fine and there is no national trauma. And then he said, you know what, Israel always survived these kinds of things, and this is a kind of normal for us. And we're adapting the situation very, very fast. I said, okay, good. So I was surprised, of course. So, but this was his glass and his feeling when he was home. And I mean, I was happy to hear this, that his family was okay. So, and today I had another discussion. I was at the hair cutter, and it was a nice lady who did my hair, and she was a Russian. And I was a little bit surprised, and I started to ask her some question, and she said, yeah, I'm 24 years now in Germany, and she was a little bit, the last 4 years were very difficult for her, because when Corona was, it was not so good with all the media stuff, what was going on in Germany. And now with the war in Russian, many people are avoiding her, abandon her, whatever. So even when she is 24 years in Germany, so whatever. And I was speaking with her about this, and then she said to me, yes, we are now building a house there, and we are moving to Russia next year. And I said, you are moving to Russia? I think there's war, it's crazy now to move to Russia. So, and she said, no, everything is fine. I was in March in Russia, and it's okay. I said, okay. And then I said, you have a husband? Yes, a husband and three children, and we are going there, and we're getting a lot of money from the government for that and whatever. I said, yeah, and your husband is going into war then? No. So, and I was so surprised. I mean, I'm always open to hear all the opinions from different people, and we were also discussing the death of Alexei Navalny, of course. And for me, at the end of the evening, it's always, you have a human being in front of you. And it doesn't matter if it's a Russian, a Ukraine, an Israeli, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever, green, white, yellow, blue. So we need to love each other. It doesn't matter which country, what they have done. And at the end, it's always coming to the conclusion again, we have to forgive each other. So, and that we can really live in peace and in a loving kind of way. So, and it was really a reminder for me again, not to judge or to say, I'm putting Russia in this box and Syria in that box or Iran in this box. And yesterday I was speaking with a friend about Iran and what's going on there. So, and I was thinking again about the children, so, and all this hatred, especially in this country, and that they want to wipe out Israel. And I said to my friend, I said, you know, we need to start in the families. So when the father is full of hatred, the children will also be full of hatred. So, and we need to do something about it. We need to start really to forgive people and to work in the families, and not only to work with the children, they are maybe traumatized, but also to work with the parents. So it is many years ago that I tried to study children psychotherapy, but I broke up because I thought, okay, I can work with the children when they are traumatized, but they are going always back into the families where they get abused or whatever. So, and we really need also to focus at the families. So, because when the children are growing up with all this hatred, of course, this is coming out, and the next generation will be full of hatred, and the next generation, and the next generation. So, and we really need to break that circle, really. So, and we need really this glass of forgiveness and love. And we shouldn't forget that we are all full of mistakes and failure. And Jesus didn't throw the stone on us. So we are not in this place of judging people. So we have no clue what it means to be a Russian in Russia when we are German and living in Germany. So, and or understanding the Americans who are for or against Trump. So because the culture is so different. So this is a huge thing. We really need to stay at ourselves and see at each other in the mirror and saying we are starting with us. So, and this is so very important, so that we will be a loving being and that we will forgive and that we can give it to other children. So, and I don't know what it means that I was not at the 7 October in Israel and my son got not killed and whatever. So, but I know that there is a special grace for these kind of people. Also in Africa and some war areas, there's a special kind of grace to forgive. So, and forgiveness is the biggest thing on earth we really, really need. And I will not stopping of telling that. I also told the woman today, the hairdresser, that we really need to forgive. So, and I'm happy for her that she is moving to her home country. So, and I wished her all the best. And she was positive about Putin. Why not? I have really no clue. I don't know Putin. So, and we're hearing stuff and we make our opinion about this. So, but for me, it's really important to go in these kind of countries and to have a look at myself. So when I was in Syria last year, I saw a lot of bad things. So, but I also saw some people, they were very happy and they could celebrate again. So, and this is the same, obviously, in Israel right now. So, and we should really stop telling the bad stories. We really should telling the good stories and what God is doing on this earth and what is coming out when we're forgiving people. I have so many, my biggest miracles I have in my life, it was always after I had something to forgive. So when I'm forgiving people, the Father love of God is coming and is washing over me. So, and it was again and again and again. I had my big miracles because I forgave somebody. So, and we shouldn't forget that. Yes. So anyway, I need to pack my luggage now. So because in 8 hours I have to leave, something like this. Okay, I will try to continue these kind of videos and will let you know what's going on and what I see and what I'm experiencing and how amazing these kind of stories could be also in the middle of war and darkness. So, because we all could make a difference. Okay. Big hugs, lots of Father love, and we will see each other again. Bye.